So you definitely want a doctor who is pretty articulate. So do you think he should still continue to pursue his dream, risk getting in more debt from school, although he's already accumulated enough debt as it is? And maybe he should just push himself more, just go harder, go harder, go harder. You can do it. And embarrass himself, and knowing that he will surely fail if he's unable to do all those things just mentioned. Because, as some people believe, hard work and prayer can just really make everything better. So, with that being said, my opinion, no, he shouldn't. No, he shouldn't. I think people should find out what they're good at, become the best at what you're good at, make that your craft, and go after that. We're steered into this world of trying to believe or trying to be competitive because America is such a competitive country, that we step on each other's backs to get ahead, and nobody really wants to help each other, really. It's sad, but it's true. So we think of education as being the best route out, and it's the best way to become this successful person, or becoming closer to monetary things. Because in life, I mean, that's what the majority of people think about, is monetary things, which is, okay, materialistic things, financial things, money. Of course, love is another thing people seek after, but no, I don't think that young man should continue. So now, with all those things, or those examples being put up front, to the forefront, do you feel that these people are just experiencing bad luck? Do you feel that it's in their destiny, and destiny has taken course? Or do you feel these people just have not worked hard enough? Or do you feel that genetically it's something there that isn't allowing these people to be all that they can be? So there are people out there. There are people who have been in business, have been entrepreneurs. This is another example. For years, they've been in business for years, and they never have reached the goal of becoming a millionaire. Never, not even close. To just say they're probably making a net of $50,000, $60,000, and then you have somebody new coming aboard. Maybe, I'll just say in the same industry, to make it equal, to make it even. Somebody who's coming in the same industry, and after 6 months, they become a millionaire. Both of these people have done the same type of marketing. Both of these people have tried to network with the same type of people. They have worked extremely hard, but of course, the person who has been in business for the longest has worked longer throughout the years that they've been in the profession, where the person who's only been there for 6 months, I've only worked 6 months worth, and now they're freaking millionaire because they were able to come across somebody to help boost their business. So what do you call that? Is that something that is what? I mean, I can't use anything else but luck. I mean, to me, I feel like that's something that's considered to be luck. That person was lucky. They was lucky. Because I feel like a person who has worked harder, who has been giving it all, as much as they could give, and who market the same, use the same channels as the second person who's only been in business for 6 months, use the same marketing channels, but even more for even longer amount of time, and they're still a struggling business owner. So ultimately, luck plays a role in all of our lives, whether you believe it or not. It does. It plays a huge role in all of our lives. From people being at the wrong place at the wrong time to people being at the right place at the right time. You hear about it so many times, how innocent people have died from being at the wrong place at the wrong time, and their lives have been cut short. So if you look back into history, if you don't feel that luck plays a role in people's lives or different eras, then just look back in our history from our ancestors. Because to me, luck only consists of time and opportunities. And when both of those things meet, especially good timing, good opportunities, when both of those things meet, you have luck. So just to recap, back in the slavery days, our ancestors, per se my ancestors, other people's ancestors who endured adversity, who endured major struggles dealing with slavery and being lynched and being discriminated against because of their color of their skin or because of their religion, and they were unable to accomplish their goals because they were set back. I mean, tremendously set back because of them not being a majority, pretty much, for them not being a majority. But if they would have lived in the times that we live now, then they would have been lucky enough to experience some of the positivity, some of the positive things that we as Americans get to experience, of more of equal opportunities. Everything in the world is not 100% equal. We know that, but it definitely has gotten better than 40 and 50, 60 years ago. Definitely. And with that being said as well, about nowadays how you have students graduating from school, graduating from college. So if you graduated from school after the year of 2007 when the recession really hit bad, you have students coming out with master's degrees, doctorates, and unable to obtain jobs. Now, people who have graduated maybe 15, 20 years ago, they can't comprehend. Well, how do you have a bachelor's or a master's or a doctorate degree and you can't find a job? You can't find a corporate America position? I mean, it should be easy. That's because they haven't experienced it. And when people don't experience certain things in their life, they can never comprehend it. They can't. They're unable to, because they've never experienced it. So people who are coming out, you have students coming out who have the excessive debt and unable to work to even pay off the debt. The jobs that they're getting are jobs that are low-paying jobs that don't even require any type of college degree. But they're forced to work these jobs because they have to pay their bills. I mean, they still have to survive, don't they? So that's another example of people being lucky from different eras in life, different generations, and they don't see it. Again, these days, this world is very superficial. It's based on a lot of your looks. As you can see now, girls are they're more curvaceous than ever. Plastic surgery is in. And, they have so many reality TVs with these superficial looking people. And, a lot of these people don't even have to have talent. They definitely don't have to be educated. All they have to do is bring you great television. Bring you something that's great, something that would keep you occupied, that would keep you engaged. And guess what? You have a wonderful television show that's going to be making money. Because that's what it's about, making money. So this is a completely different generation. Again, years ago, people wasn't all into reality TV. It wasn't something that people looked highly upon. It wasn't something that we praised. Having somebody on TV fighting and bucking it out and cursing and doing all these negative things, and for it to be praised. But when money comes into it, it just changes everything. So you have people who have studied the craft of acting and they're unable to even get jobs because reality TV is taking over with normal people who trying to make money, of course, as most people would. And they figure, since I don't have to have an education, and I mean, I'm not as talented anyway, so I might as well be a reality star. So with that being said, luck. So a lot of things is based on luck. It's based on timing, and it's based on opportunity. And that's something that we don't have control over. You know, luck is something that I believe that we really don't have control over. As much as you may study, I don't know if anybody is into numerology or feng shui or the Western and Eastern astrology, like I am. And I'm not sure if you study that, because sometimes they give you your lucky months or tell you, well, this is the day that you should do this, or this is the day you should probably take a risk on your business, or this is the day that you should probably get married. You know, it tells you those things, but in reality, no book or nothing can tell you what's a perfect time for you to do something. You could probably take a little advice from it, but 100% is not going to be accurate, because our lives are not accurate. Everything changes at a sudden instant. So nothing is consistent. Things change quite frequently. So with all that being said, I hope I didn't ramble on, because sometimes I do ramble, but I hope that you got a full understanding of what I'm trying to say, and kind of understand my perspective of things, of thinking just beyond the normal realm of what some people believe and what they've been taught or brainwashed to believe, to kind of think beyond that. So I think that luck is bound to come. So don't be pessimistic and feel like, well, I'm not lucky, no, I will never be lucky. No, I think everybody has a chance at being lucky, because there's different cycles in life. You know, there's different cycles. You have your bad and you have your good. But it's all about knowing when not to miss those lucky days, lucky months, lucky years. So, now my question to you, this is the last question of this video. Are you dedicated? Are you able to keep working towards your goal until that lucky moment is manifested? So, thank you for tuning in.